the nuances of the game, the details of the game that Sam has continued to work on. Coach AD talked a little bit about that.
He's learned how to develop himself. And that's not like saying, oh, we don't develop him. You know, like, I think the biggest jump for Sam is like, he's becoming a true professional. Like, I see the work that he puts in, the structure that he's got on his off fields. And now, like, it comes in and you see his flexibility's changed, his coordination's changed, like, his stance is better. Like, the things he thought he had to work on, he's gone away, worked on them, and now you can improve them. I'm excited for him.
Sam Williams, buy or sell, taking over the starting role. Let me know. And this is what a starting role looks like here. Dorrance Armstrong had 542 snaps last year as a starter. Sam Williams had 274. If he's going to take over the starting role, I think you're looking around 400 to 500 snaps, where DA will probably drop to about 300 range or somebody else's snaps. But I figure that's the guy that he would be, biting into snaps wise. Now, that might not seem significant. Well, Sky, if DA is still going to get 300 and he's going to get 4 or 5, what's the big deal? I think it's a big deal because I think Sam Williams gives you a little bit more boom, or has the potential, the potential to give you a little bit more boom. Think about this for a second. Last year, Sam Williams led your team in tackles for loss, tied with Dorrance Armstrong, right? And I want to say maybe D-Law, but Sam Williams had 10 tackles for loss. Dorrance Armstrong had 10 tackles for loss. Dorrance Armstrong had double the amount of snaps. Same snaps. Sam only had 2 less tackles, solo tackles. 15. Dorrance Armstrong had 17. Getting their hands on the ball. Both of them had a forced fumble. DA had 2 fumble recoveries. Sam had 3 fumble recoveries. And half the snaps. And it was never about the physical tools for Sam Williams. If you guys remember early on in the year, you saw him in the run game kind of get lost a little bit because, again, he's a rookie. But the more and more Sam Williams played, the better he got. Now, I could have came on here and said buy or sell Sam Williams getting 10 sacks. But, that could come kind of in a rotational way, believe it or not. But as the actual full-time guy, do you guys buy or sell it? And I know this could easily be a situation where you're excited and you're hyped for a guy like Sam, but think about it for a second. Just like we did yesterday when talking about the offense and Kellen Moore and being fair. Dorrance Armstrong has been this team's starter for what now? 2 going into year 3? If he's a starter now, we don't know what's going to happen when we get out there. There's that trust factor that Dan Quinn and those guys have in him. Could he potentially keep the starting role? I don't think it's out of the equation, but there's just something about the upside, the potential, the ceiling to Sam Williams, where the physical tools are. I think he's physically already better than DA, but from an IQ standpoint, from a mental standpoint, from a nuance standpoint, will he be able to take that leap? Because if he does, and I think you can buy this, you could put all your stock into this. But if he doesn't, that's where you might have to sell. So buy or sell, Sam Williams taking over the starting role.